Hey YouTube, Slife 2005, the White Duels to you guys today, and this is a big news update. The OCG list has now been released. Now, some of you may be thinking, okay, OCG's out. What about TCG? Just to let you guys know, OCG list and TCG list are basically one and the same, plus or minus a few OCG exclusives here and there, and of course TCG exclusives. So I got the list up here on my screen here for you guys to read off to you, and by all means, fire away if you have to, because even this list kind of threw me for a real loop. For the new ban stuff, we got Fishborg Blaster, that's been banned. Mind Master, I think that's Mind Control, who knows. Giant Trunade has been banned. This is a big deal. Like, okay, you got Heavy Storm that's been banned. Now you got Giant Trunade that's been banned. It's like, ew. Now we got and now we got Royal Opposition that is now banned, which is a big deal because a lot of people like to use Royal Opposition in their decks to counter the Gravekeepers and or the X-Sabers. So this is a big deal because that just gives the X-Sabers and the Gladiator Beast some more room to grow with. So now for the limited stuff, the new changes to limited stuff, unbanned for the first time in I think 4 years now. Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning is now unbanned. This is a big deal because some people were suspecting, okay, Gold Rare reprint, who knows, it could get banned. In the past they've reprinted stuff that was already banned and it didn't get unbanned, so some of us also thought, nah, just a marketing ploy just for us to buy cards. No, this was legit. They actually unbanned Blackluster, so big deal there. Expect to see this boss-ass man running in almost every deck, so. Next up is Legendary 6 Samurai Shien is now limited to 1. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. I was hoping he'd get limited, but yeah, well, I'm happy with that. Next one I am not surprised about is Tech Genius Hyper Libarian. I am not surprised with that. He's too broken. He should have been, he was going to be put when I knew it right from the get-go. Some people argued otherwise, but you know what, whatever. Next up is the Breed Dragon has been limited to 1. I can understand that with him bringing out Stardust Dragon, Red Dragon Archie, Ancient Fairy Dragon, or Trishula, Brionic, and any other of the dragon types, just gives him that raw power there too. So, Formless Synchron's been limited to 1. I'm not surprised by that either. That card, it was just broken all to hell. Along with Lonefire Blossom, that kind of puts kinks in the plant decks. I know plant decks like to run that. So the plant tangoos, that hits them hard. Next up is Heavy Storm. Heavy Storm is, oh, I didn't see that the first time around. Heavy Storm's back! Yay! Alright! I'm happy about that. So we got Heavy Storm back. So next up is Primal Seed. I don't remember hearing about that card before, but meh, whatever. Doesn't sound like that great of a card, but it's probably a card for the Tengu plants. So and then we got Shi En Smoke Signal. I could just hear it already right now. People that run the 6 Sam decks are arguing that that card shouldn't be limited to 1, maybe 2, but not 1. I'm not a 6 Samurai runner, so. Okay, and then we got Paw of Avarice being limited to 1. I'm kind of confused by that. Paw of Avarice was being limited to 1. I thought Pot of Duality probably would have gotten hit, but not Avarice. But okay, whatever, we'll work with it. And that's it for the limited stuff. Now we're moving on to the semi-limited. Some of you guys might be surprised by some of this. We got Summoner Monk that's being semi-limited, so that's a big change. Tragoedia being semi-limited to 2 now, so we could probably see Tragoedia coming back into the mainstream decks again. Necro Gurdna coming back in, so who knows? Then we got Dewlauren being at 2. I think it's still at 2 on the TCG list. Let me find out. Oh, Dewlauren was unlimited. Now he's back up to 2. Okay. We got Destiny Draw back to 2. So back with Malicious at 2 as well. So we can see those 2 combinations coming back in as well. So we'll have to wait and see later into this format. Swords of Revealing Light at 2. Oh, oh, this is mind blowing, unreal. Then we got Mind Crush at 2 now. Some people would argue that should have stayed at 1, but I don't know. And we got Call of the Haunted at 2. They're giving us players a lot of stuff to play with this format. We got Call of the Haunted at 2. Monster Reborn at 1. We got Blackluster Soldier at 1 now. And now for the unlimited stuff. Some of this stuff you guys will honestly disagree with. I already do. We got Judgement Dragon that's back at 3. It should have stayed at 2 in the first place. No fans or bets about it. We got Spirit Reaper at 3 now. I don't know about you guys, but I think 2 should have been good, not 3. Overload Fusion, meh. Not many. There aren't that many machine type decks out there right now, so it could give them a bit of a boost. We got Megamorph Unlimited. Now this is kind of a big deal for those who like to try to go for the OTKs, but who knows. And then this is the big one, which threw me for a real loop. Mystical Space Typhoon at 3. That, along with Heavy Storm Unlimited, just wipes out backfields like it's going out of style. Like, wow. And then the last 2 is Gravity Bind. I can kind of somewhat understand that, but seeing how Gravity Bind does not work with the Exceed monsters. So. And last but not least, we have Icarus Attack that is unlimited now, so it's kind of good for the Blackwings too. For those who still like to run your Blackwings, that's a big plus for you. So, my thoughts on this list. Konami, what are you thinking? You took out Royal Opposition, one of the best cards to counter one of the top tier decks out there right now, and you ban it. Obviously, Konami is trying to encourage more people to play Glads, I guess. And like Swords and Call the Haunted too. Wow, I'm flabbergasted, you guys, really, but. Beggars can't be choosers, really. I'm just happy about Blackluster being unbanned. That's the highlight of my day right there. So that's it. I want you guys to sound off what you guys think of this new list. It's a real mind blower. So until next time, YouTube, catch you on the flip side. Peace, deuces, bye.